I want to show you one of my favorite little fire starters. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda out here with this. It's a box of little tiny fire starters. Now, they say Stormproof, and I've actually been using these for my recent camping trips, and I'm really actually starting to like them a lot for a number of reasons. Let me unbox these and show them to you. So these UCO Stormproof Sweetfire Strikeable fire starters come in this little box here, and they come in these little individually wrapped packages with 5 fire starters. Now, there's also an additional striker board in here, but you can strike them off the side of the box as well, so it's like a big matchbox. But what I really like about these is that they are a match and the fire starter all in one. So many of these fire starters that I've gotten in the past, you know, you have to light them with something else. You have to have a lighter or a match or some other striking capability. But this obviously looks like a giant match. You can see how big it is, but we've got the match material here. This all bursts into flames. It actually bursts pretty quickly because there's so much of it here. But then you have kind of a standard fire starter material here. So this little triangle is pretty thick. You know, I'm not sure if it's wax impregnated material here, but it's kind of like a paper. So what you do is you just light this sucker and then put it right into your little tinder bundle. In this case, I'm just using kindling here because in many cases, I don't even need really fine small tinder. But obviously in a little bit of a windy condition like it is today, I think you might benefit from that. So let me just show you how this works. So it lights up just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and shove this in there. So just using the one. So there she goes. And once that little fire starter starts catching on fire, man, it burns. So that's really your tinder bundle right there. And you can see here, we have got a pretty good amount of wind. So I might actually just try to block it with my body here and see if we can get these lit up. I don't need a huge fire right now, but just wanted to demonstrate what a fire starter like this can do, even in less than ideal windy conditions like it is today. All right, so I've got the nice little base of a fire going here. It's actually putting out some heat through a couple little sticks that I found laying around here on there. But man, these little fire starters are great because, like I said, you don't need a separate pack of matches for them. The fire starter is built into the design itself and they light up. And like I said, you know, maybe in the worst of the worst conditions, you need something that's waterproof, but cool, damp, windy conditions like it is today, this works just fine. So if you want for your next fire and camping excursion, these Stormproof Sweetfire Strikeable fire starters, I'll put a link to them in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper. We can live better than ever thanks to Peter Von Panda.